today I just wanted to show you my K-pop journal, and this is my second K-pop journal. Although it is not finished because there is a couple of pages left, I decided to leave it as this because I think it's good enough for now, and I'm going to be moving on to my next K-pop journal. My next K-pop journal is actually a little bit different than other ones, and I'm already starting to do spreads on it and planning them out. It is the B6 Muji notebook, and it is gridded. So as you can see, it's definitely a bit smaller than a regular journal, and this one's the A5 one. But I decided to choose this one because it is first of all gridded, and I figured out that dotted paper isn't really my theme. I don't really like dotted as much as I like gridded, so that's one of the reasons. And the second reason is I finally got a color printer, and in order to reduce the ink usage, I guess which you could call it, I decided to get a smaller notebook so I could print out smaller pictures to fit onto this notebook. And hopefully I'll be developing a new style. We'll be doing a comparison on these two K-pop journals to see the differences in my journaling and how it grew. So let's just start with this one first. This is my second K-pop journal, and as you can see, if you watched the videos before, that I actually did a journal flip through on this K-pop journal. So if you want to check that out, just click on my YouTube and you can see it. So it's a little bit, when I look back, I can see I definitely improved, but let's just start. I tried keeping it a little theme. As you can see, it's just a simple calligraphy and then just song on there. And then of course I left the page empty for one of them, and then I started. So I started on June 10th, and it was I think it was summer by then, or the start of summer, so I had that. Not only that, I tried putting on more music and other things, and I tried doing more calligraphy. Hopefully you can see that my calligraphy will improve throughout the K-pop journal flip through. So the next one is just another picture and spreads about my airplane ride, because I was going to Taiwan at that time. And then I just have more spreads. I tried having more of a theme, as you can see, with the colors instead of random colors. So that's more of a theme, and you can see that I actually have more supplies with stickers. And also the washi tape is from my friend, because she gave me a couple of washi tape swatches. Samples. And then more calligraphy. This I wouldn't want to talk about because it isn't as good, but as for this, you can see that I'm starting to get into more horizontal spreads, and I actually really liked how this turned out. And once again, my calligraphy will improve a little bit more as we go through. The only regret I have is that I tried making it to, it went up and down a lot, which I don't really like now, but I will improve. Once I made another horizontal spread, and I liked how this turned out, except for the mistake I made. As you can see, I wrote I messed up, and also my handwriting is able to improve a lot more. I'll show you my handwriting. This is my handwriting before, and then this is my handwriting a little bit after. So it improved quite a bit. And then I have another one. I actually really like this sticker. So I just had nothing to journal about, so I journaled about this. Of course, I didn't finish this part, but this is when I started to learn more about lettering and stuff like that. So I really liked how this turned out. This lettering was actually inspired by KK notes. I'm not sure how you say it, but yeah. And then this one was trying to be more simple, but it didn't really work out. Over here, I made a horrible mistake. I was actually gonna have another spread on here, but then I made a mistake, so I just left it there, and it actually is a good separation because these are all my not so good spreads, and then here, moving on, it gets a little bit better. As you can see, once again, I was experiencing a little bit of practicing in journaling, and I actually really liked how this spread turned out. It's actually one of my favorite spreads because it has a nice color theme, and the yellow was really pretty. And I also like how this turned out. Over here I had more calligraphy pens, and I actually went to a place where they sold a lot of stationery, so I was able to buy very cheap stationery, where I bought my first calligraphy pens. And as you can see over here, I actually by then I also got more AliExpress stickers. They're these Japanese ones, and they were really pretty. I was at Taiwan at that time, so I didn't have a printer, which is why I drew this ugly thing, but we live and learn. By then I went back and I got a pen pal letter, and then a couple of YouTube ideas that I liked to keep. I tried playing around with my handwriting. As you can see, it's more bubbly, but I will go back to my original handwriting right after. I didn't really like how this transition went. I was just really excited that I got new washi tape, which is why it's not very organized. For this one, I actually really liked it because it's just a bunch of inspirational accounts. And they're just so inspirational, and I still look up to them today, and I actually should update it because I have more inspirational accounts that I should write about. I played around with the shadowing on these, or just lettering style. This was helpful for me because I could see what styles I was better in and which ones I was worse in, so that was pretty cool. This one was pretty nice. I was just really stressed about homework, summer homework. So this one was pretty nice. It was very simple, and I was just playing around with lettering again, which I actually really liked. This one I was going to do a journal with me, but I did not like how it turned out, so I didn't do it. I actually really like this these spreads. This one was Mark's birthday, and I like the collage of it, and then the washi tape. This is probably one of my favorite washi tapes that I have. So this one's from Japan, and it's really nice because it has these watercolor effects on it. So that's really pretty. And then this one was my internet friend, where I wrote a spread about her. For this, it was just inspired by Nancy Studies, but she changed her her Instagram account name, so I'll just put it here. I'll just put it right over here, somewhere over here where you could see her, and you should definitely check her out. It was just a couple of my July favorites. So there's my favorite washi tape, my mile liner swatches that I actually really liked, and then a couple of brushable swatches. I also had a summer playlist, and I actually liked how it turned out, although it wasn't as even. So there's my summer playlist. I also have the Love Yourself Epiphany by Jin, and this is actually a Lomo card. I just cut it out, and then this was given to me by my pen pal, and then there's this quote. I actually love this song. It's an amazing song, so yeah, thumbs. And then there is another one. I got this. This is actually another calligraphy. My calligraphy, I hope, is getting better, although these shadows, I'm still working on how to like make them more natural, I guess. So there's that. And then, as you can see, I've been doing a lot more horizontal spreads throughout this time, and I love horizontal spreads, so yes. I have the handmade stickers that I made, and these are part of it. And then I wrote about summer ending, and then this was a challenge. It's called the #season challenge. It went on Amino. I actually quit Amino because I never used it anymore, so I just have this. And then the next is another horizontal spread. I was supposed to do a collab with someone, but she never replied back. I messaged her 3 times. She never replied back. She's probably busy, but it's fine. I never posted this because it was supposed to be a collab, and yeah. But I actually really liked how this turned out. It was really cute collage, and I love this sticker. The sticker brand is Manette, and I love it. It's amazing. So here it is. And then here's another horizontal spread. This was another Stray Kids one. I've gotten really into Stray Kids. They're one of my top 3 favorite groups. I have NCT, The Boys, and then Stray Kids. So they're one of my top favorites. And then there was just a couple of songs that I really liked for about them. So there's that. And then, of course, when we speak of The Boys, they come. So this one was another challenge, #it's my B story. And I really want to get back into journaling with them. I just haven't found the time to, but yeah, I'm gonna try going back into journaling about them because they have great journal ideas for The Boys. So there's them. It's really cute, and yeah. Next one, another horizontal spread, and I think at this point I was just out of ideas of what to journal, so I journaled for #SimpleStartChallenge, and it was just a challenge where you start with very little supplies and you just journal, because a lot of people just don't have as much supplies. And I journaled with a pen, a black pen, a calligraphy pen, which was like 50 cents, and then a couple of printed photos. Oh, and then I had my outliners. But yeah. Also, I totally forgot. I actually really like the washi tape, like the fake washi tape. So that was pretty cool. Okay, moving on. This one was just when I had nothing to journal about. So I had K-pop stickers, where I wrote about the new K-pop stickers, and then school, just keeping up with school. And then I also had events that were going on. I tried keeping it more minimalistic, so this was that. I had events, and then goals, and then a little quote with my favorite washi tape, and then this really weird moon. But yeah, I liked it. It was really cute. Here's one of my unfinished spreads. I never wrote about it. I was gonna write their song names, but I never had the time to, and now I just kind of lost wanting to do it. But I like the layout of it, so it's pretty cool. Here's another one. This one was when I had nothing to journal about. So I wrote about We Go Up, and by then it was already like finished, I guess we would say. The comeback was already over by that time, but yes. Over here I had no idea what I was gonna do, so I just made collage. I got this circle idea from someone else. I forgot who it was, but I wanted to try it out, but I ended up never writing about anything, so there it is. I also had another one. This was actually a mistake. I printed the circle out too big. It's actually a sticker. I printed it out too big, which is why. And I didn't know what to write about, so I wrote about Dancing High for Park Jisung. And then there's Hello Autumn. It's about fall. And I actually like how this spread turned out. It was pretty nice. This is probably also one of my favorite spreads. This is more of an updated inspirational K-journal, K-pop journal inspiration. People, not in, like, they're still inspiration to me, of course. Like, let me find it. They are still inspirational to me, but this is just an added version. I actually really liked how this turned out. It was a blue theme. And then this this challenge, was created by HTTP Hyunjin. So there it is. I actually like how my handwriting turned out in this too, but props to her for creating this challenge. It was very nice to do and take part in, so yes. And then once again, more simple, simple minimalistic themes. Manette, there's the theme, and then once again there's the sticker that I love. And then more minimalistic themes, music, songs that felt like Orange. I don't know how you feel it, but when I think of Orange, it's very homey and like, you know, I don't know what I'm doing. Here's another one. This one was a Get Cool by Stray Kids, very minimal. I don't like how it turned out, but the coloring was just a little bit off, but that's fine. And then here's another collab. And then that's the end. As you can see, I still have a couple more pages, but I don't think I'm gonna finish it, so I'm just gonna journal the ending, and then by then it's done.
Just a boy caught up in dreams and fantasies. Please see me reaching out for someone I can't see. Take my hand, let's see where we wake up tomorrow. Let's lay a plan. Sometimes it's just the one night stand. I'll be there. Cupid's demanding back his arrow. So let's get.
So this is the ending page. As you can see, I definitely improved a lot more on the calligraphy side. As for handwriting, there's not a lot of improvement, but it does look a little bit neater and more minimalistic. I still really like my style over here, but of course I also like my style of simpleness. Is that a word? Simple over here. So I actually really like it. Looking back, I really like these circle stickers things, so I'm gonna try incorporating more of that in my next journal. Besides that, for the handwriting, I decided to do a horizontal spread on this one to showcase how I improved more on my horizontal spreads than my vertical spreads. Once again, my calligraphy is a lot better, although this one doesn't really showcase that a lot. And then also, my calligraphy is a bit neater. As for that, that is pretty much all. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I actually really enjoyed it because I was able to see the differences between my K-pop journal. I want to compare both of them because I think that would be really cool. So as for this one, I'm not looking. This is the page. Okay. And then for this one, oh, I can't do an empty one. Okay, this one. This is the page. Okay, so these are the two. I like comparing my spreads because I like to see my improvement or what I could do better. Definitely this one, no more. This one, also no more. So I definitely improved once again on the shadows, the designing, and the layout of everything is definitely a lot better, although I also like the layout of this. So that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. These are my two K-pop journals. If you would like to see more spreads on my K-pop journals without waiting for like a couple of months to see everything, please follow me on my social media account. My Instagram, it's pork_jelly. I'll write it down here, so hopefully you watch it, see it, whatever, like it. Yeah, and have a nice day.